goalbuddycast. Goalbuddycast. All right, everyone. Thanks so much for listening to the episode of Full Buddy Cast Presents. This is gonna be a random chat with Adam.
Is it?
It is with a guest appearance by Adam Kenney.
Hey, everybody.
And
Sara.
It's Sara.
Sara. No time is a good time for you.
Yeah, that's how it feels sometimes.
Normally we do a Goal Buddy cast. We will be releasing that before this. So I don't know why we're doing this.
I don't know.
Opposite. But let's talk. This is a random chat with Adam. This is a nice little warm up. Should I call an audible and go Goal Buddy in case we have some inside joke that might roll in?
I don't care.
Should we go Goal Buddy
you're
first?
The man.
I'm up for whatever.
Let's do Goal Buddy.
Let's do Goal Buddy. By the way, everyone, thanks
for hijacking.
Thanks for we're gonna get into because if we get in, this is gonna get released tomorrow.
Yeah.
So if there gets to be some sort of
Fun
theme, because usually we get a joke going between us and
at least one.
Right. All right.
Sorry, Grandma Barb.
Thanks everyone
Hi,
for
Grandma
listening.
Barb.
Thanks everyone for listening. If you may notice, we do have Sara M. Johnson in the studio, not on speakerphone.
Woo!
Everyone sit down. Everyone sit down.
Woo!
And yes, I have thought about
That's pretty
polling.
good, wasn't it?
I have thought about polling our episodes from Spotify,
Oh, there's been 7.
but I haven't figured out how to do it. So we're just gonna see how that goes. All right. Usually we miss January.
Mm-hmm.
Usually when we do these Goal Buddy casts, we give a recap of our past month's goal. And I kind of like how we skip January because, at that point, everyone has a goal. Everyone has got some resolution. And by now, you've probably fallen off the wagon. And so here you are there to either recenter or readjust or reevaluate that goal you made in January and maybe come up with a more attainable goal.
Yeah.
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 Goals are so much more fun when other people don't have them. So in January, we all took.
We all have.
break,
Yeah.
Yes.
Like everyone else.
Zero
do it,
goals.
and now we're back.
Now we're back.
Yeah. Strangely, January was my most productive month because I didn't have any goals. That went over really well. That was a
Okay,
good
well, I don't know
joke.
if that was a joke or
That's
not.
a good joke, Adam.
I was like, wow, what did you do?
Oh man, who knows? Not
So
even
much.
me.
So much.
I didn't really do much. I worked on my website a little bit. I don't know. Is this turning into a random chat with Adam?
No. This is good. Okay. Adam, you. So what did you get done with your website?
So I mentioned last month on about a random chat thing about how my website, I changed it over to a WordPress.org thing. I just got news that Google AdSense, I was trying to incorporate their advertising thing on my website, and they reviewed my website, and I just heard back from them this morning, and they said that they're not going to let me use Google AdSense because my website has low value content.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
Oh.
So I cried for about, I didn't cry. So I just was like, okay, what do I need to do? So I looked it up, and there's just some things I need to incorporate, like a privacy policy on my page. And stuff.
Okay.
It's
So
no big deal.
It's just like
It was more dramatic than it really was.
Yeah. So did they say it was low value?
It said low value content, but I think that's kind of an umbrella term for like, we don't feel like your web page is or your website's ready yet for visitors to come and visit it.
Yeah.
And so we're not going to.
Did they try to sign up for a blog and then it didn't go well?
Did they what?
Try to sign up for a blog and then it didn't go well for them? Like that one time when I tried to sign up for that blog.
Oh, you were trying to get the free book.
Yeah.
And we figured that out.
We worked out the kinks.
Yeah.
Do you have a quality control that you usually you run it by Amber? Who do you run it by?
I have a control key on my keyboard.
Do you?
Does that help?
That helps a
no,
little
I don't
bit.
have quality control.
So is it just you doing it? You don't have? Do you ever anyone like kind of look at it like, hey, yeah,
No.
what do you think?
No, well, go ahead, Sarah.
You can get an SEO specialist. That's what it really comes down to.
Okay.
Is content marketing and SEO. They're basically saying that you're not going to drive traffic based on the words that you're using there.
Okay.
So, and it's I mean, everyone should do that now anyway.
Yeah.
And you can find people to like do an SEO scrub on your website for like $175 and go through and look at it, and they'll be like, "Oh, use this word instead, and why don't you say this here?"
Okay.
And
I'll do that.
Then also they'll want to rename your pictures.
Right.
The page names have to be
a certain
things and like keywords and stuff. So it's like stuff that is really simple, but it's just that if you don't know, you don't know.
Yeah.
And I don't know.
Yeah.
Otherwise, I would do it for free.
Oh, Sarah.
But,
stop.
Yeah. I know stuff needs to change, but I don't know what to change it to.
Okay. Well, yeah, I don't either. I'm just figuring it out. I wasn't quite sure what it meant exactly. I looked up a little bit, and it seemed confusing. It's like I was getting multiple answers on what it could mean. So I just thought, well, I'm glad that you were here to tell me these things.
Well...
But here, let me ask you this, Adam. Are you going to do it is the question.
Yeah, of course. I don't know if I'm going to do that right away. Because I've been thinking a lot about, I'll be turning 38 here in 10 days.
Happy birthday, by the way.
Welcome to the 38 Club.
Thank you very much.
Yeah.
It's kind of interesting.
That's a great year.
When I was 37, that was really good. Was that a soundboard? You just hit a button?
Yeah. Adam's here with 38.
You need to get one of those guns, like the wow that says yeah.
Yeah. Why get a gun when you can say it yourself? Anyway, go ahead, Adam.
Great point.
That is a really good point, actually.
Thank you. You're right.
Well, you could actually, if you had a gun doing it, you could also be saying it while doing the gun.
Yeah. Did you guys ever do that with the with like when we had remember the push? It would be a book that you would have when you were a kid, and it would be like make an Elmo
Buttons
noise or a Big Bird noise, you know, and then you would just sit there like a DJ and just go.
Yeah, you could lip sync to yourself with that.
I could.
You'd be like the Milli Vanilli of podcasts.
Oh, I'm gonna do it. I should actually record an episode, and then when I do a live podcast at like Mazatlan or Cole Street or Bordeaux, I just play that and then I sit there and just mouth the words. Because that's what they do for live performances for the singers.
Yeah, you could be like Ashley Simpson.
Yeah.
So I just sit there and I just mouth the words to the audience.
Uh-huh.
That would go over really well.
Yeah.
You could also get like a ventriloquist dummy, and you could be like playing the and then you're not even moving your mouth at all. It's like a dummy of you.
Oh.
You could be like chewing,
Pre-record.
and then it would look like you're a ventriloquist, but actually you're just like eating mozzarella sticks.
That'd be amazing.
And then I get up and go to the bathroom. And it's still going.
Uh-huh.
So, you know what? I think I got my goal.
Oh, he wrote down goal. He didn't actually write down the goal. He just wrote down the word goal.
I got a goal. All right, Adam, back to you.
I don't even remember what I was saying, but I mentioned something about turning 38. I'm 37. I feel like when you're 37, you can still say you're in your mid-30s. 38, you're in your late 30s.
Yeah.
Speak for yourself.
Hey, did you know why? Did you
I'm
know?
still in my early 30s at 38.
Did you know why 39 was afraid of 37?
Because 38.
Because 37, 38, 39.
Oh.
Anyway.
That just makes me feel old.
Adam, don't worry about being old.
No, I'm not worried about it. I'm more so thinking
You
about.
sound a little worried.
Well, look.
So, what are you going to do with
my old age?
No, what are you going to do with your? You're going to revamp something, or
you're talking about my website again?
Yeah. You kind of went there.
What I was saying, I was going to start saying that I am going to be doing that, but my main goal right now is to, while doing that, just increase my amount of paintings, my amount of all that good stuff, artwork.
Who is it?
Sunny Six.
There we go, Sarah. Adam, quit putting us to sleep with your goal. Tell us more.
It wasn't.
My goal is to be as interesting as a poster on the wall.
Sarah just took a picture of a poster on this wall.
I can still listen.
Yeah, I know.
No, I know.
So concise it.
Concise what? The one sentence I said about what I was doing? Do you want a word? Art. Painting.
So you said you were going to improve your art. What do you mean
Painting
by
goal. Adam goal painting. I can't wait to take pictures
Sorry, I
of this
missed
wall
that
when you guys are
goal.
talking. I'm getting my phone ready.
Adam, what? So go ahead.
Sorry, I
I already said
I
this.
missed
Everybody who's listening to this is like,
Sorry, I missed the whole thing you said. What'd you say? I'm kidding.
we have fun. Oh. Everybody already heard this. I'm not going to repeat myself. Everybody who's listening to this has already heard what I said.
Pete
All right,
and
well,
repeat.
good luck.
We're on a
Hopefully
boat.
This is a question for everybody listening. Were you all distracted while I was saying what I was saying? Because you could have been. Am I boring? Should I do something else?
This is our funniest one so far. I got freaking 6 minute.
I just want to paint more. I want to art more.
You want to art more?
I want to art more.
So
all
what does
my
that mean?
art is old.
Does that mean like lock yourself in a room and just go at it, or
no?
what?
Look, I looked at the forecast. We got like 5 days of awesome weather, and so I'm scheduling my work day. My work day is very, very flexible already at my job.
Yeah.
Scheduling my work day differently. I'm going to get off a little earlier, go home, paint some stuff.
So you know somebody else?
I do.
Me too.
Cool, man.
So Sean McDonald from Cole Street Brewery, 1627 Cole Street, not a sponsor. Yeah, they're a sponsor. I'm just kidding. They are a sponsor. Adam, what he does is he sits down and he will plan out his year based upon, like, so his beers. He knows what's going to sell, what he's going to hold back on, when the ingredients will be in. So he's not just like willy-nilly, like, hey, I'm not saying you're doing this. Like, oh, maybe I'll just do a malt now. Or now I'm going to go into the... So do you, like, when you have nice days, Adam's taking a picture of Joey's poster. So when you have nice days...
Joey Hollenbeck.
Do you think about, like, okay, I'm going to go out and I'm going to take pictures, because in the summer...
Concise it.
Is this big?
Could you concise it, please?
Is this big in the boardroom?
I don't get it. I don't get it.
I don't get it.
Sarah's got her arms crossed.
Sarah's like, I drove out here for this. I could have done this on
Why am I here?
speakerphone and gone on with my life. We'll get to you in a second, Sarah. But Adam,
yeah. How much do I want to plan?
Is your summer, like, in the place that you live, do you have AC?
Yeah. No.
So then...
Well, which is it? It's no.
No.
We don't.
So like, does it suck to paint when it's super hot? Is it bad for the oil or whatever you're using?
No.
Okay, so that's what I was just wondering. Is like, maybe if you're like, oh, I'm gonna go take. I don't want to paint in the heat, so I'll paint now.
Sarah's checking her watch.
And in the summer, I'll go and take pictures of what I want to paint in the winter. You know, these are just things that I would think that a normal person would think about. But
I do think about those things. But that thing being a thought doesn't matter. I like your hat, by the way.
Thank you. I like your hat too.
Thanks, bro.
Oh, he said thanks, bro, and you guys are brothers.
Yeah, we're so cool. All right, so your goal then is to...
My goal is to not have a midlife crisis and to paint.
That's
I have
one.
an email subject line for you.
Okay. Should I
And
write this down?
I think you'll be able to remember it.
Okay, what is it?
I ripped a big art last night.
Oh.
I
That's
bet your
good.
open rate will go through the roof because
Dude,
people will
that
be
is
like,
good. And you could just keep playing on that. Like the next one would be like, hey, pull my finger. I got an art.
Yeah, you could do that emoji, the wind emoji.
Just constantly art jokes. Oh, man.
That's good.
Excuse
I don't know,
me,
is that
I
my
just
brand?
Arted. You can
Oh. Who
so
arted?
many.
Arted.
Look who arted. Yeah. Do you smell what this art is cooking? And then it's The Rock. A painting of The Rock. And he's farting. All right, Sarah. Not much news in your neck of the woods. We'll just skip you and go right to me. Just kidding.
Yeah.
Would you
he's
mind?
got a goal.
Make
and it's
the-
on a Post-it.
No, make the announcement. You made the announcement earlier, but now let's talk about the announcement.
Yes.
Okay.
We all want to hear.
I closed up shop at Grass and Root.
And so, what brought you to that decision?
Well, a few things actually, but it was mostly it was all a lifestyle choice for me, and I wanted to work with people. I wanted to be in a collaborative environment again. I do it all on my own. The only person that helps me is my dad. My dad will come by and help me if I need it. But otherwise, it's just me and a juicer and a van. So
down by a river.
Down by the river. So I just was ready for a change. I've actually been like building this business plan or doing this now for 7 years.
Wow.
It's a really long time.
That is a long time. Yeah.
January 15th, 2015 is when I pitched.
That's crazy.
At my event.
That's like that. Actually, I would have guessed longer ago, because it seemed like it's been that big of a presence.
It
in your life.
does seem a lot longer.
And you know, and I love this, and I love that I've like built this brand, and I love that I am part of the brand. But at this point, I meet up with people and they don't ask how I am. They're actually like, Sara, how's juice? How's grass and root?
Oh,
and
you become who you be. That's your identity.
Yeah, it is fully my identity, and I'm just ready to like just be me again. And I don't really know who that is. Like, what do I like to do for fun? If I have 4 days to go do whatever I want, what is that? I don't know.
What am I going to not think? Like, if I don't have this in my brain, what else would I be thinking about?
Yeah.
Totally.
And then so much of the last year, as we've been doing all of our full buddy casts, like my main thing all the time is that I have to find time.
Right. Find somebody, find time, find it all.
It's all because I'm just so busy with my business. And so and that was my goal. So I accomplished that. But at what point do you sacrifice everything else you want in life for your one goal? And if that one goal is a business, how far do you go with it?
Right.
Because I'm never going to be a millionaire off of grass and root. It's not like, I mean, I guess I could be, but I don't see it going that far. I don't even think I want it to.
Right.
So it's like, well, it's not that I have an end game where like, oh, I just need to finish up this app and I'm talking to Jeff Bezos and he might buy it.
Uncle Jeff.
There's none of that. There's no like out game like this. Right. It's just like, it really is so homegrown. So I had to make a choice on like, do I want to do this one thing?
Right.
Or do I want to do everything else I would want to do in life?
Yeah. Do you feel like there's a certain amount of hustle that has to happen when you're doing a small business?
Yes.
And at some point, that hustle can become more than your love of the thing you're doing. Yes. Does that make sense?
Absolutely.
Is that kind of where you got to, where you're like, my love for this business or what I'm doing with my time isn't large enough to be putting up with all the hustle aspects of it?
Yeah, I would say that I'm just kind of burned out.
Yeah.
And a lot of people that have talked to me or that I delivered to on my last day were like, oh, this is so sad. Oh, are you kind of getting sad? Has it been a rough day? And I'm like, it's like
the last day of school.
All.
Yeah.
I like felt a weight off my shoulders. And but what actually kind of propelled me to be able to do this was that I got a new job. So I got a really good job and I can't believe that I got it actually. And so now that I have that, I can just have one job.
Yeah.
And
you can leave your work at work.
I can leave my work at work.
Yeah.
No one even needs to know what I do.
Right.
They're not going to ask me, how's business processes, Sara?
So how is business processes?
Yeah.
They're just gonna.
Yeah. Speaking of which, I had a question for you.
Yeah, I had a question for you too on it.
How is business processes?
Yeah. And like, what is business processes at a place like Fox's? Like, what is that even? No, I'm kidding. A couple questions, because I'm sure people are going to start listening because they'll probably read a title. It'll say Sara talks about, ending grass and root.
Yeah.
Right. You ended it. It's not you. I mean, did you sell? Is it sold? Can we talk about that?
There has been some recent developments that I'm not able to talk about that right now.
All right. You burned it to the ground and are collecting the insurance money.
Nope. I definitely didn't do that.
Rolled it right off a cliff.
No, I think I might have a buyer right now. I hope so. If it works out, it works out. If not, I'm okay with selling my equipment and going on with it. But I hope that these people want to carry it on.
What movie is it where they say, "I'm just tired"? Is that kind of where it was at? Like, it's just like, I'm just tired of, like, it just wore you out. It's not like you didn't love it. You had fun with it.
Yeah. And it's like the best learning experience of my life. Like I learned so much about business and me.
Probably yourself, yeah.
And what I'm capable of.
Right.
I take so much accountability now. I think that's the biggest thing about being a small business owner and like doing it on your own like that is there is no one there to point the finger at. If something goes wrong, it is because you didn't check. It's because you didn't do your due diligence in some way or another. And so I just feel like I'm a completely different person than when I started Grass and Root. And I'm so thankful for that. I didn't go to college, so this was my college.
Right.
But
and hey,
me
too. No college.
I wouldn't say I'm like tired.
10 years.
I'm just burnt out. I'm ready for a new challenge. I've been solving the same problems and just escalating those problems in some way or another. Thinking about the same problems or how to build the same business now for 7 years, 8 years, if you count the year that I committed to building my business plan. And
that's
a
long time.
I just want something new. Yeah. And you know what? I want to shut off at 5:00 on Friday.
Yeah, and just go hang
and go do stuff. I have unlimited vacation.
So does this mean
that's nice.
With your new job, is this can you work this remote or are you in?
Yeah, I am remote. My team's actually out of New York and Cleveland. And so I actually don't get off at 5. I get off at 2.
Oh, heck yeah. So that's why you were free tonight.
Yep.
Cool.
Look at you.
Yeah.
But then you're up early, 5 a.m.?
I do have to get up between 5 and I have to be online at 6.
Yeah. But hey, that's good though. That's like
morning is so much better.
You're now an adult.
Totally.
So much better.
You're now an adult. But owning a business is more of like a cool thing. Yeah. But now you're an adult, have to get up early.
Yeah. Yep. And I'm ready for it. I have benefits. I have dental insurance.
Oh,
nice.
Wow.
Yeah. I haven't had those
I've been waiting for you to
years.
get dental insurance. We all have. That tooth that's missing, that can get filled again.
Yeah, the one. Which one? The one in the back or the one right up front?
The one right up front that's hanging by a thread. Well, cool. That's exciting. So your goals this month are?
Today was my second day of my new job, and I really am just focusing on getting my schedule down. It's been a big adjustment having to get up so early. I am not a morning person, and everybody that knows me knows that. But I just want to really dedicate these next couple months to really just diving in at work and doing as much as I can and really committing myself to that. But also part of that schedule, as always, I really need to get my workouts in, because I just went on like a 2-month juice cleanse, and that's how I lost weight at the end of the year. So I need to, now that I don't make juice every week, I don't have that available to me anymore. So I need to go to a different method now.
I've got a great nutritionist. I'll link you up with him. He knows about it all. So I'll get you his information afterwards. So yeah,
he helped Travis get his physique.
Yeah, it's called COVID.
Oh,
I got so hungry during COVID, and I was like, this is BS, because there are people out there that lost their smell, lost their sense of taste, and here I am needing
just another Jack in the Box burger, please.
Seriously,
I'm on a meat cleanse.
People said that they lost weight on COVID and they were so sick and they like couldn't smell it, couldn't taste, and here I am. I'm like, oh my god, that was so good. I need another order of fried rice.
You know what sounds amazing right now is just a full jar of mayonnaise. I wonder if I could fry it up.
Ew,
that's disgusting. Well, good.
Cool.
We'll hold you to it. your goal then is to work out and then keep learning the business of where you're currently at.
Yes.
And
That's cool.
become that
reliable
person that you are.
hard worker.
And you're going to be here more. I'm excited. Drinking.
Mm-hmm.
How's that? You weren't drinking for a while.
Yeah. I have been drinking a bit in January, but I'm putting the bottle back down.
Yeah.
So
Dry February.
Yeah, shortest month of the year. So I thought it would be a good time.
It's a great call.
Yeah, I'm just going to kind of chill out so I can keep a clear head and learn as much as I can this month. So
good. Cool. And not saying drinking was never a problem if you're listening for the first time. It was never a problem. It was actually an epidemic. Proportions. Just kidding. It was nothing bad at all. She just wanted to cut it out, and she realized that when she was coming out to Yeahhhh, that's when you see people, friends. Hey, let's get some food. Let's grab a drink. And it's just like, you know what? I just don't want to drink that much anymore. And then you cut it out.
Yeah. Well, I mean, how many calories is a White Claw? 100? 110?
Yeah, right.
So if I crush 10 of those in a night, I mean, I just packed on 1,000
Plus,
calories.
if you have COVID, you're eating like 3 Jack in the Box burgers at the same time.
Easy.
Bringing it back.
You've taken a week's worth of calories.
It just wasn't in line with my
what you were looking to do.
goals. So I did cut that out. But I wouldn't say that I don't have a drinking problem.
No,
I
not
think
at
you
all.
were being very nice when you said I don't have a drinking problem.
You're not a drinking
I
problem.
would say that,
No.
I could get a little out of hand.
Sometimes
I don't have control of it.
I've got a drinking problem. The problem is I don't got a drink right now.
Yeah, there you go.
So, last question for you. Do you feel like taking a time out from Yeahhhh because you moved out to Seattle, taking a time out from drinking, do you think you would have ended Grass and Root if you were just continuing to, you didn't take your time out?
I probably wouldn't have been as dedicated to finding a job.
Gotcha.
So
focused.
That was kind of the catalyst. But I do think that everything happens the way it should and when it should. So
it was going to happen no matter what.
It was going to happen.
It was Final Destination.
It's been happening in a good way.
The logs didn't kill you, but something will.
I mean, my whole this last decade, I've learned every lesson the hard way, like just falling on my face as much as I can, and so I'm trying to
learn to tie your shoes at that point.
Yeah, I'm trying to smooth sail right now and not do that. So good decisions are necessary.
Yeah. Well, thank you for your update. Thank you for your goal. We're going to hold you to it.
Yeah, I personally enjoyed how she had like 25 minutes to talk, and you made me talk in like 2.
Just so you know, we're at 28 minutes.
Yeah,
she spoke at the 12 minute.
I'm not holding this against her. I'm holding this against you.
Sorry, she had way more interesting things to say.
That's true.
So I'm going to be super quick. My goal was to host, get the place in order, host the family coming over.
Christmas,
and I did that, and that was good, right? And then my goals this month. I just got back from Vegas and Palm Springs. I realized something that sometimes you need to take a time out. And that's where I was kind of asking you about. Because if you take a time out, if you get in the same routine over and over, you have the same thoughts over and over, you have the same worries over and over. And then if you just go, you know what, I'm just going to time out right now. Not even for that. Like, I don't even care if I think about that. But this was the weirdest thing. I barely recorded anything in December. I did a few episodes that's Adam. You want to take that picture of that too, or you're looking at this? This is Ghostbusters. This is Adam in high school.
Oh, it is.
Yeah.
I didn't mean to interrupt you. I was just.
That's okay. I know you like to keep those eyes meandering around the wall when people are talking. So,
and us Kennys don't get self-conscious about it at all.
Yeah,
we want all eyes on us.
Sarah's funny because she's looking around like, what's going on?
There's so much stuff on the walls in here that I don't know how you can't look around.
I know. It's impressive. But anyway, podcast is blown up. There's no other ways to say it. Like
Nice.
it makes no sense unless there's one person out there every day deleting all their episodes and re-downloading all. And who would do that, right? No, I'm kidding. I haven't done that once. I wanted to make sure that I would never do that.
Yeah.
But we had the largest. We're over 53,000 downloads overall. We had almost 5,000 in January alone. Like typically I'm like 1,500 to 2,000 is a typical month. Our best month was 3,000. We had 4,700. So unless your new job is to just delete people's cookies and reapply.
Can you dive into the like stats and see like where people are listening and who like?
I have been diving in. You will see people binge, but it won't be like, one episode in one day will have 5, while another one will have 2. There's 400 episodes out there. So if someone was deleting and re-downloading and deleting and re-downloading, and I'm talking about the old episodes, I'm not talking about the new ones.
Yeah.
New ones are like 70. Like, and I'm telling you, I know I'm saying some stats right now, but they say that if you release an episode and by a week later you have only 120 streams, not 120,000, not 1,200, you're doing better than 50% of the podcasts out there. Wow. If you have just 120 people listen. And then they say, break your demographic down. Where are you releasing? Well, we're releasing mainly, all over, but Enumclites are pretty much the ones that listen to this.
Yeah.
So looking at that demographic, and then think of all the people that actually listen to podcasts, we're doing, in my opinion,
pretty well.
Good.
Yeah.
I'm not Joe Rogan.
You're not?
No.
I'm out of here. I thought you were.
Yeah.
I was about to argue with you.
Some people said that they had the Colbert bump. They call it the Joe Rogan bump. When people would go on as guests, they'd get the bump. Like all of a sudden, people are buying their books, people are listening to their music, people are listening to their podcasts, going to their shows. This is the Travis Kenney dump. So if you come on here, within a year, you're ending your juice truck. You can't figure out your own website. I mean, there's a lot of things going down.
Explaining a lot. All my hair started to fall out since I started doing this.
I'm kidding. These are jokes.
Yeah.
So anyway, go ahead.
I was going to congratulate you. There was a goal that you did achieve. It was a long-standing goal. Probably 9 years ago, you decided you'd steal all my friends. And I'd say that the trip to Palm Springs this weekend that I didn't even hear about until I saw pictures of everybody down there. I think that seals the deal. Good job.
Oh, wow.
Well,
it's all right.
Who all went to that?
Yeah, just sometimes
I've got my board games.
No names. We can't say names on here. We'll talk after. But yes, it was a fun time, and PS, as I like to call it, and PSCA actually.
Didn't receive a postcard from you or anything.
It's on the way.
Yeah. Okay.
But anyway, we'll talk about that off the air. But yes, it was a great time. You're welcome. Goal accomplished. The goal this month, though, is to I want to get into serving, and I don't mean like volleyball or pickleball or even food. I kind of want to see what I can do. I've hit that. I'm Old Man Werther's original commercial. I'm like, I'm 40 now. I've lived a life full of selfishness. How can I give back to others?
That classic Werther's commercial.
With that classic Werther's, he was thinking about it when he was sucking on that thing.
He thought,
then that
I'm going to give my grandson
irritating young boy showed up and bugged him for a Werther's, but he served it to him, and that's what I want to be. But anyway, I'm trying to think about that. What that means,
Do you watch Mr. Beast videos? Have you heard of Mr. Beast?
Yeah, I've heard of Mr. Beast. I like Mr. Beast.
So my friend Michael just really got into him recently, and I've only watched a couple things that he's done. But Mr. Beast is like big time YouTube guy. A lot of people know him.
Gives stuff away,
but he just gives stuff away all the time.
Yeah,
he's built enough of a platform to do that.
Right.
But
I could walk in and be like,
to see somebody do that.
I'm going to surprise. You know what I should do is if you guys want to be cameramen and women can be camera people
persons.
Too. Who do you remind me of right now? You are. Who do you remind me of right now?
Because of my glasses?
Yeah, your glasses. It's an actress. I don't know. Anyway, but I'm gonna go into Mazalon and I'm gonna surprise someone because they're sponsors, and I'm gonna go. Hey, this table right here. You guys are no.
You're
2 servings of chips and salsa on me. And I'm gonna get the views will just rack up and rack up and rack up. And I'll maybe one night I'll go to 2 different tables and I'll say 2 or 3. Let's get these guys 3 because there's nothing worse than actually getting you finally get your chips and salsa, but then you mow into that thing like it's freaking you never seen food before, and then you have to wait like 20 minutes for them to come around for that again. And that's just not Mazatlan. That's everywhere.
Yeah.
Those chips aren't free. Anyway,
I like that idea.
So my goal is to figure out to serve people.
That's
good.
I
love those beans that they bring out too, though.
Refried.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, refried, heated up beans.
They don't bring those out at every place.
Not at every place. No.
Did Andre start putting the enchiladas in the shape of a T?
Not yet. Or a K.
Missed opportunity.
You know, I was thinking, I wish I would have gone for 6 enchiladas, so he could have done that a lot easier.
Yeah.
TK.
Call it the all-boy foam party.
Sausage fest. All right, let's read the listeners' stuff. All right. One person said, "Nah, bitch." So I sent out texts and I go, "Hey, does anyone have any goals right now?" And the first one, that one was a Snapchat one. It was actually Big V Veronica. She and I didn't want to
V.
And I big old V. And I didn't want to open it up because Snapchat goes away, and so I saved that one. I hadn't read it yet, and her reply was, "Nah, bitch." So she doesn't have any goals this month. Maybe it's to be nicer. All right, let's look at the other ones. Going in order, we've got Andrew Cleveland, drop another 30 pounds. I haven't read any of these, so this is
another 30.
Dude, he's crushing it. Hopefully he can get off the high blood pressure meds. I've learned a lot this weekend that a lot of people in my life, they take stuff, and I don't take anything. And maybe I should. Do you take anything?
No.
Yeah, let's do it. It's just raw dog life together. We're not taking any of these supplements.
No
vitamins.
Nope.
I'm taking antivitamins.
I take vitamins, but I don't have any medication for like
high blood pressure or cholesterol
or diabetes. If you're talking about
what vitamins do you take?
Vitamins.
What?
Vitamins.
Whitmans?
It's a European joke.
Okay, all right. I plan on scratching one more thing off my bucket list by jumping out of a perfectly good airplane.
Wow.
No,
Not
that
a perfectly good
I
one.
am so scared of heights. That is one thing you will never hear that come out of my mouth. I don't even care how much I've drank. I won't ever do it. Never. There's no shot of tequila and then like, all right, let's jump. Nope, never. I can't even walk on a bridge.
Yeah, no.
Big bridge, I'm rolling my window down when I drive across it.
Why?
How are you going to get out?
Because she gets like sucked out and falls off the bridge.
No, if it goes down, then I.
Oh, you're going to jump and ride it down like it's a surfboard?
No, I'll just stay in my car, and then when I hit the water in the car, I'll swim out.
You know, you could just take the headrest. If you have time, you can just take the headrest out of your chair. That's why you can take them out, so you can use the end to bash.
You know what?
Open
I'm not going to be sitting
that.
around doing this. Oh, where's that button?
Well, you can
head?
unbuckle. I would like to accomplish at least 3 or 4 of some of the most beautiful location hikes in Washington this year. Wow. That's a good goal.
That's a great one.
That's a good goal. I'm proud of that one. Desi B, social media fast. I liked how this time she announced it like it was a pregnancy, and then 9 months later she took herself off of social media. Start school, summer quarter, focus on God, work, family / friends, keep strong with my healthy boundaries. focus on relationships outside of social media, continue to keep up with going to church, work on sleep. Sorry, I'm driving and at a stop sign.
Healthy boundaries.
Healthy driving boundaries, Desi. Sean McDonald, greasing the wheels on the trailer, fixing leaks in the boat, getting ready for fishing season. Number 2, ordering parts for the scooter soon as the weather turns. Couple things went haywire end of last fall. 3, turning up the dirt, adding some nitrogen and bio, building some new plant beds, ordering seed. This was put together by the manliest man I know, except for the scooters part. Josh Waxman, yeah, to go 1 month without one of the kids waking me up in the middle of the night throwing up.
Wear a mask, Josh.
That sucks.
Yeah, that does.
1 month without one of the kids waking up in the middle of the night throwing up. I'm sorry to hear that they're throwing up. Sounds like a little flu bug. I hope there's nothing more than that. But yeah. Good luck. Keep us posted. Amanda Keating. I'm just kidding.
Oh.
Start Amanda. Tell jokes. Start your own podcast. Tell jokes the other time and go, I'm just kidding. Amanda's kidding. Let's see. Well, I finally completed those 12 weeks of recipes. Just started another one. Oh, I just started my new job. So it's in New York and
No way.
No.
Is this
process management?
Wait.
Getting up at 5 a.m., conference call at 6, off by 2, ending my juice truck. I'm just kidding. Okay, so hers was just started another one. Oh, I just started my new job. So my new goal is to fall into getting the swing of things and stay consistent and focused.
Same.
Amen.
Yeah. Start a
focused.
private group.
So focused on pictures on the wall.
Listen, I don't think that you guys should be starting a private group. HR might get involved. Anyway, I'm just kidding. So Mitch Fullman, who should start a podcast called I Was Full, Man, but not no more. No, but I did think of you yesterday putting on a vest. It zipped up easily over my belly and got stuck on my chest. Trash can chested. Hashtag trash can chested. Which was rude of him to bring that back up into my life. When that guy said that. You were there when that guy said that. Oh, no, you weren't there. Did you hear about that?
Yeah.
Yeah, get called trash can. Homer Robertson. Homer the Vet from Tackle Box Talk presents Golfing with Tori. Working on putting the first of 3 episodes from Golfing together. That was actually copyrighted by me. Just kidding. All right, everyone, thanks so much for joining us. We had a wonderful time talking about our goals. Adam?
Yeah.
In a quick recap.
Art.
1 word.
No, say it in 3 words. 4. Rip a big art.
Rip a big F in art.
Rip a big art.
Yeah.
Art my pants.
Oh, man. Let's sit here for an hour and come up with the next 5 years of email campaigns
I love
for
that.
You can do that on your own time.
How do you want me to get this to you? Email, text?
Yeah.
How about everyone? I'll just text individually.
Kind of like a daily devotional. Every day, I just want one new one from you in the morning.
There's going to be a lot of them right now, though.
Yeah.
It's going to come rushing. The ideas are rushing in.
Just like arts. Big arts.
Yeah, when you can't stop
You
art.
can't hold them in.
You can't hold the art in.
If you do something with if you do something
That would be one.
Yeah.
I couldn't hold this art in.
Couldn't-
I had to let this art go.
You know, if you do ever get into art, like real art, when it comes. Yours.
Thanks for just belittling what I've done.
No, I mean like molding stuff, like wax. You could.
Is wax real art compared to what I do?
No, you're
What are you saying? No, like real art, like reality television.
No. What I'm saying is art. Sorry, I didn't mean real art, but I meant like.
Travis, when you start doing a real podcasting,
I'm trying to set up a joke, okay?
I'm waiting for it.
But if you ever
concise it, please.
If you ever have to use wax,
yeah,
as you could just say, "Hey, waxed my paint."
I don't get it.
I do, and I hate that I do. Sorry, Grandma Barb.
Now we have a whole new one.
I think you keep going on with it.
Lick my paint.
Yeah. Or like
she was crazy. She kept tickling my paint.
Sorry, Grandma Barb.
I can't share this now.
What else could we do?
What is wrong with talking about paint?
Yeah.
Adam?
Yeah.
What's wrong with talking about paint?
Just clean
Give me one reason why we can't talk about paint right now.
Hey, clean up your paint for better art. For more well-rounded art.
I tried to keep this concise. I tried to concise it.
Paint is the area between your balls and your butthole.
Thanks for listening, everyone. Have a great week, and go check Adam's blog out.
AdamKenneyArt.com.
Sara,
I don't have a website anymore.
and I haven't even set mine up, but I bought the domain. About 8 months ago. Have a great week, everyone, and a good month. And let's go.
Yeah, let's go.
That's gold. I missed.
goalbuddycast. 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 goalbuddycast.